My name is Ange, otherwise known as Pumpkin Geek, and today is March the 8th when I'm recording this, which is otherwise known as International Women's Day. So I thought it might make an interesting vlog to see how, as a woman, I spent International Women's Day, one for the Archives movies. But yes, so it's going to be a bit of a follow me, it's going to be a bit of a day in my life, and it's also going to combine a little video on idea I had about feminism and what that means to me. So at the moment I'm still in bed, which is quite lazy of me because it's past 10 o'clock. I'm not going to tell you how much past 10 o'clock, but it's past 10 o'clock. But being a carer means that late nights are involved, so I think it's okay to catch up on my sleep when needs be. So yeah, so come follow me on my day, I guess. After I've done my teeth and washed my face and everything, now it's time for what my father would lovingly call the lotions and potions. But this is like one difference I have noticed between male and females. I don't know many guys who bother putting all of the stuff on the faces, but I guess women have been trained to do this from a very young age, because I don't know, women are meant to be beautiful and boys are meant to be rough and tumble, and men are meant to be rugged, and women are meant to be pretty, and little girls are meant to be like pretty. But yes, but I know I do this for myself because, well, I like my skin to feel nice, and if I don't, it gets all flaky and eczema-y and stuff. So put on some lip balm to make my lips not as cracked as they normally are. And then I do have an eye cream that I use, but I've run out, so I have to wait for the replacement to arrive. But I also use Simple Moisturiser and a spot cream. So it's very basic. I don't mess around with like a 10-step Korean program, though I basically can't be arsed. So I'm just going to put the spot cream on my T-zone. I get spot a lot, especially down the sides of my nose. So, and then, oh, it's running off my hand, but hopefully you can see that there's some moisturiser on there. I'm just going to put it on my face, like so, and then onto my neck, and this bit, decorate, no idea, but yes, in any spare I use to do my hands with, because I can't be bothered with like 50 different lotions and potions for different places on me. So that's beauty, morning stuff sorted out, and now it's time to get dressed, and you're gonna have to go away for this bit. Another part of my day today is to sort Mum's pills out for her, because that's who I am a carer for, which can be tricky at times, but I do it because, well, she taught me how to walk, she taught me how to eat, she wiped my bum as a kid often enough, and you know, she gave me a lot of time and attention as a child, and it seems fair that now, when she needs a bit of help, I'm around to help her out with it. But it does make me wonder if women are more predisposed to do that somehow, be it something in our biologies, or whether it's a societal expectation that we just follow because it's what's expected of us, and because women are the people who look after the kids generally when they're young. I mean, that is a very general statement, I know, and there are single dads out there and other men who step up to the plate and do share equal responsibility, but traditionally it is the man that goes to work and the woman who stays home and looks after the kiddie wings. And I'm just wondering, like, is that something feminism can change? I mean, we have things in the UK that means that mothers can take maternity leave for a lot longer than men can take paternity leave. Men only get 2 weeks off, I believe it is. And if we are all fighting for equality, which for me that is what feminism is, surely there should be a choice between families that if the woman does want to go back to work and the man wants to take the leave to look after the children, then, you know, 2 weeks is not going to be practical to do that. So families are facing the choice of losing dad's income while mum goes to work, and traditionally men do earn more than women, which is another major issue with the gender gap. So could we as a society look at that and say, you know what, if the men wants to take the child raising responsibilities, then the men can have that maternity leave that the woman gets for up to a year afterwards, I believe, and, you know, swap it around so the woman gets the men's time off and the men get the woman's time off. I don't know how practical that would be, but surely it's something we could explore as a society if we are fighting for equality. I said you'd follow me for today, and unfortunately a lot of my day just has not been that exciting. There is a lot of clothes washing and drying, and so that's been most of my day today so far. I haven't recorded it because you'll be bored out of your skull, pretty much like I'm also a little bored out of my skull right now, but I promise it will get a bit more interesting because I'm off out soon-ish. So before going out, I put together some, like a little kit to donate. They were collecting donations for Hartlepool and Stockton Food Bank, which is run by the Trussell Trust, and, you know, I was happy to do this because, well, I read recently about period poverty. 1 in 10 girls between the age of 14 and 21 can't afford period products, and I can understand why. The prices are ridiculous. Like, the lowest I've managed to find in a place like Asda is like £1.49 for like off-brand stuff, and it's ridiculous that we're being taxed and girls are having to miss their schooling because they can't afford period products. That is something we need to look at as a society as well. So I was happy to donate like a little kit full of stuff, but as feminists this is something we should be looking at. Kids shouldn't be missing school because of a natural body function, basically. So yes, and coming up, yes, more pads, because like I say, I'm happy to donate them, and, you know, and so after that I got changed into a purple outfit, and this is where the event was held, at Hartlepool Art Gallery. And there's my bag full of stuff with the other donations. And the theme of the evening was a lot about the suffragettes. So I've just got back in from the International Women's Day event, and I must say it was really, really good. I fully enjoyed it. The additional bonus of free food is always helpful, but I would have went without the food anyway. But I learned some interesting facts. But guest speakers included a female vicar who, imagine Gwendolyn Granger, you know, the Vicar of Dibley, and that is exactly how Ros was. And she really, really hates what Theresa May is doing. In fact, that was a common theme of tonight, fighting the austerity cuts because it's really harming people. So yes, I'm feeling really inspired now. There was lots of amazing speakers, including a 16-year-old engineering student who, you know, big shout out to her. I think her name was Caitlin, and you could tell she was a little bit nervous, but she spoke really amazingly, and that kid is going to go far. Don't get me wrong, they were all brilliant, but I just thought she was incredible to be able to do that at such a young age. Came away feeling pretty inspired by her. And I also learned that women born in the 1950s have been utterly screwed when it comes to the pensions. Okay, I'm going to cut this short because this literally is the best light in the house and it is still pathetically dark. But what I would do, well, what my plans for the rest of the evening are to pack my suitcase and then watch some TV for a bit before I go to bed. So nothing too exciting. What I will say is today has been really sort of an average look at what I get up to on a daily basis as a carer and as a woman. I'll probably do some studying as well, actually. I'm a student. Forgetting to mention that bit. Be awesome. But although we've come a long way, there is a lot further to go. So I will finish with a quote from another speaker that I saw tonight, from the local special needs school, and that is to say, don't judge. Don't see us by what we can't do, see us what we can do. And another speaker ended the evening with, we've got to keep fighting for our rights. We really do. If you liked this video and a quick insight into my life, don't forget to give it a like and maybe subscribe. If you have any comments, as always, I'll be glad to hear them, read them, whichever. And yeah, I will see you next week. Bye!